It is a great day in West Central Wisconsin, and welcome to Banging on the Drum, where we are dropping the cheese to victory over the San Francisco 49ers. After a stomping of the Cowboys last week, the Packers are in the divisional round facing off against what I would consider to be their arch nemesis in the 49ers. Packers have faced the 49ers in the playoffs 10 times overall, with the 49ers leading the rivalry 5-4 with the 10th time coming up this week. So, and the 49ers have won the last four. Without further ado, we are going to jump right into just how the Packers are going to eliminate the 49ers this week in the NFL playoffs. All right. Key number one, the Packers need to score early and they need to score often. They need to make the 49ers play catch up in this game, same way they did with the Cowboys, right? So get up early, get a few key stops on defense, and obviously put up points on offense. And if you can make them chase you, we're going to be in a lot better situation, both with play calling and with offensive play calling and defensive play calling. With that being said, we need to run the ball. The 49ers rush defense is pretty stingy, ranking third in yards per game and giving up just under 90 total yards per game. With that being said, you have to give Jones 25 touches. We can't get away from Jones, even if he is not lighting it up early. The Packers seem to go as Jones goes. So let's make sure he gets plenty of touches and don't get away from this part of the game really at all. Like, you got to keep running it. Even if we're not having a ton of success, it'll open up our passing game. All right. So another kind of obvious one is that key number 3, we need to win the turnover battle. 49ers protect the ball very well. They're plus 10 in the turnover differential, with sitting at 28 total turnovers. Most of those being interceptions, 22 overall. Green Bay is dead even with a 0 differential and 18 total. So 10, they have 10 less, right? So they're giving up the same number of turnovers throughout the season, which is 18. They just don't get as many. And most of what Green Bay gets is fumbles. Green Bay must protect the ball. A 0-0 turnover margin is a win for the Packers in this category, right? So San Francisco has created more turnovers overall, and so we need to limit that. So our offense needs to be clean. Offensive game records for the 49ers: Purdy, Debo, Ayuk, Kittle. This could be one. Kittle could be a concerning one due to the numbers they gave up to Ferguson last week in Dallas. But really, their main and scariest guy is McCaffrey. Defense needs to focus here. Should be on stopping the run and passing game to McCaffrey. If one of these other guys breaks out and beats us a little bit and takes us to the woodshed, really stomps on us, I'll deal with that, right? So that's what it is. But McCaffrey can't be the guy who lights you up. You got to figure out how to deal with McCaffrey. So lock up McCaffrey. Defense seems to be better when our running game gets torched a little bit and we're controlling the passing game. I don't think that is going to be okay with the 49ers. McCaffrey is the linchpin to their offense. You have to figure out a way to control him. I know that he's an elite level player, but he's the scariest guy on that offense, in my opinion. All right, so as far as the Packers offense go, continue to protect the quarterback. Give Love time. Let him pick apart the 49ers defense, right? Give him time. Let him find that extra step or two inside the pocket. And he has been lighting teams up with that. And our receivers have been getting wide open when they extend the play just a half a second or so. 49ers pass D is 14th in total yards. Not too shabby, but it is the susceptible part of their defense, right? So run defense is really pretty good, but their pass defense can be taken advantage of. Like Micah Parsons last week, Joey Bosa is a game wrecker. They do have Chase Young on the other side. But Joey Bosa, you need to set up a game plan and you need to execute it against Joey Bosa. Right? Excellent player. You need to be dealing with him. And then, so as far as the defense go in terms of the QB, keep pressure on the QB. So Brock is pretty good with dealing with pressure unless it's coming up the middle. And I don't know any quarterback in the league that deals well with pressure, inside the tackles. However, the last 3 weeks, the Packers have been excellent putting pressure on the quarterbacks and getting sacks. Packers had 4 sacks against the Vikings, 5 sacks against the Bears, and 4 sacks against the Cowboys. You need to be able to keep that up. Now, part of that is that you're playing in a winning script and you can kind of pin your ears back and go after them. But that's what we need to be doing in order to win this game anyway, is get ahead and make them kind of be throwing the ball and not relying on McCaffrey as much. Be versatile in who we throw the ball to in the pass game, right? So Jordan Love has been excellent about how he does and who he throws this to. Does this exceptionally well. He uses the entire receiving core. And we really have what I would consider 8 guys on the field that are great pass catchers. Watson, Dobbs, Reed, Wicks, Melton, and I'm missing one, and it's going to kill me. But throwing to all those. Anyway, Musgrave, Kraft, all good pass catchers. Jones, great pass catcher. Maybe that was 8 there total. I'm not positive. But all those guys can catch the ball out of the backfield, and Jordan Love needs to use them all. Watson and Reed got keyed in pretty hard by the Cowboys, and Dobbs took off. And so we just need to make sure that we're not keying in on one guy. We saw the Cowboys and Dak Prescott do that kind of with CeeDee Lamb. Didn't turn out very well for him. And so we need to continue doing what we're doing, and they're all healthy, so we need to use them all. Key number 9, we need to put our defense in a position to win on 3rd down, make it 3rd and long, play some press coverage, switch up our look so that they don't really know what's coming. Number 10, be creative in the play calling. Don't get uptight and have a tendency to think that we shouldn't play loose. We've done that sometimes during the season. The trick play of this game will be a left tackle touchdown catch, right? So bring in an extra tackle. The Lions did this earlier this season. The Packers tried to do it last year with Bakhtiari. Do that again and just make it something interesting. And I don't care if it's that, but it's got to be something. And then really the biggest key to this game is kind of an easy one, right? And it involves all 3 offense, defense, and special teams. So you have to execute on all levels of the game. Offense, no penalties, catch the ball, get to 3rd and short, complete 3rd and shorts, 4th and shorts. Defense, get off the field on 3rd and 4th down, make the tackles, right? So when we have the opportunity to make the tackle early, make that tackle and move on. Get turnovers when the opportunities are there. No dropped picks. Devondre Campbell dropped a pick in the end zone last week. We're probably not going to have the luxury of being able to do that this week and still blowing a team out. Special teams, no missed PATs. Carlson needs to get it together. We cannot make it through the next couple games with errors in our special teams play and our PATs and our field goals. No missed field goals. No big returns. We had missed PAT last week and a big return against us. Those are things that we can't do. There was some at least one dumb penalty in last week's game with a face mask from one of the defensive linemen. We need to clean that up too. So really just play a clean game. So that's the plan. Those are the keys. Easy peasy, mac and cheesy. Go Pack, go. And if you're down the Brewers, the Badgers, the Bucks, or the Packers, you can eat our shorts. Roll it.
All them suckers that doubted the Packers can't eat my shorts. All them suckers that doubted the Packers can't eat my shorts. Eat them. All them suckers that doubted the Packers can't eat my shorts. Eat my shorts.